I don't completely understand.
Just a few more minutes, please.
Sounds good.
Did everyone get a chance to speak their mind?
Almost.
Not yet, almost.
Did you?
No.
My handwriting is very bad. I should have written that more neatly.
Can you one thing, just one thing.
One thing, two.
Like what do you think is not polite?
Apply to smoking in public.
Good. Okay, so
Chinese.
We agree. I don't mean public, but I think closed public spaces are like.
Or near
What you
other
do to
people.
me?
no, your hair. I just like.
Did you dye your hair blue?
So
There might be some black in my hair. I was painting today.
can someone let's see?
I'm not even sure.
So you mentioned smoke in public. It's Chinese culture over here. Okay.
So
Is it not
smoking in
Chinese
public?
culture?
Well,
China?
I think-
smoking
I think-
everywhere.
Percentage.
I've never been to a public place where nobody was smoking.
Everywhere.
I've been to public places where most people were not smoking, but I've never been to a public place where absolutely nobody was smoking.
Okay, so let's go around the room and just
So you
say say one thing.
American. America.
现在关了，待会儿再讲。
Okay, so what is something you what did you write? What did you write?
Oh, I read that students talk freely in the class.
Oh, I see. Now,
Talk
So-
freely in the class. This is in
so
American
if the
class.
teacher is speaking,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be talking.
Yeah, and every time if you want to ask a question, you have to ask the permission.
Would you say that is the same in America?
So that really depends on the class. In my class, I do not tolerate that.
Okay. So sometimes.
In my class that I teach, now in the classes where I'm a grad student, the classes are so small that we're on a familiar relationship with the professor.
Okay.
So we don't necessarily have to raise our hand as long as we have eye contact with the professor and it's an appropriate moment to interject.
Okay.
There's two kinds of classes. There's lectures and there's seminars. And seminars are discussion based and lectures are teacher based.
Exactly.
Right?
So Xiaohua, what is something?
We talk about some table manners.
Table manners. Good.
Like never ever leave your chopstick standing up.
Oh, so
It's really rude.
Or do like this, right? Never do that.
On the rice and the ball.
so chopstick standing up.
With chopstick standing up.
It's a sign of what? Death, right? It's like, okay, if you do this to your food, that's like death, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really bad?
Because
So,
we really do this
Tensing?
in the temple.
哦，没关系，我还想到一个。
Oh, because the incense.
Right. Three. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
So that would make sense. I never knew exactly what that stood for.
I think for me in China, it's not polite to wear pajamas outside.
That's okay here.
Yeah, I can't wear pajamas right now.
Even this pajama day and they
What about
they
sweat?
Yeah.
What about sweatpants?
Not really. No.
Okay, can you tell us one thing?
Oh yeah, I just talking in class and eating in class.
Oh, eating in class.
Reading in class, specifically.
Did you say that's? What about America?
One of my Chinese students came up to me before class today and he said, Matthew, I didn't have time to eat lunch. What should I do? And I said, you can eat in class.
I would say that depends
I
on the
like it.
teacher.
I think Americans are more strict about it, probably.
Really?
In my experience, because my students always wanted to come to class and eat breakfast every single time. And I didn't.
If they're messy, then
Yeah, well, I taught at two schools. One, they were not messy. The other school, they were completely messy. And so, I don't know.
Matthew, what's something that you like?
So something that hasn't been mentioned, we talked about driving etiquette.
Driving?
You know, aggressive driving, using your turn signal or not.
Okay.
Um,
So like,
my personal pet peeve is when people don't use
Oh,
their
they're-
turn signal because then you don't know which way they're going.
okay. Here's another. This is related to that. But where I'm from, New England,
Mm-hmm.
we call that a blinka.
Oh, you're from.
Oh, a blinker.
Turn your
Boston.
blinka.
I didn't know you're from New York.
You're a masshole.
Um,
It's got the accent for it.
turn signals. What about China? Do you?
I never
It's
go.
not.
Okay.
Oh,
Liz?
I got one that maybe in China it's rude to shout in public, but it seems normal. But it's really rude to shout in public, especially for like in the bus or in the subways.
Oh, people don't care here. They just do whatever.
People are very noisy.
What about you?
I put speaking with food in mouth.
Oh, that's a big one. Um,
And also in China,
eating with your mouth open.
and also in China, we're not allowed to like make sounds when you are eating. Yeah, make sound with your mouth when you are eating. So it's similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go here. What was I gonna say? That was something my mother would always say, like chew with your mouth closed.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't know if this is true everywhere, but when I was in Hong Kong, my friend we were at a Chinese.
But for formal, like formal.
Okay, formal
occasions,
occasion.
yeah.
So if like
Friends.
we are at a restaurant together, but still that's kind of rude to Americans.
In Japan, it's
Oh, my Japanese friends, the soup makes sounds.
Yeah.
to show your lack
To
of
like tasting,
different
yeah.
culture.
So
So
the taste.
oh, wait, I think we already went to you. What do you think is?
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot what it was. I'm sorry. Okay, smoking.
I'm saying the like smelling food. Smelling food.
Smelly?
Smelling food. In the
Smelly,
Yeah.
smelly.
Smelly food.
Like durian.
And 臭豆腐
And臭豆腐.
stingy kimchi.
Okay, so what is something that you?
Yeah.
I also said smoking. 'Cause,
Smoking?
like,
Okay, so kind of smoking.
The thing okay, everybody can correct me if I'm wrong here, just because I understand everybody has different feelings about this, but when I was in China, I used to ride the bus between my two jobs.
That's what
and
you
it was
said.
a coach bus, and it was a no smoking bus.
But I think.
But there was always
he
somebody in the back of the bus who wanted to have a cigarette. And I realized after a while that
Okay.
he was almost like telling him, please stop smoking, is way more rude than just ignoring it. It's like, it will never end in him not smoking. It will just end in like some kind of a frustrated situation.
Okay.
So I get the sense that maybe if someone's doing something rude, drawing attention to it can also be rude. Is that right? Or is it just not a popular thing to do? I'm not sure if it's rude or just kind of unpleasant.
I think we'll touch on this later, but maybe how you say it.
Oh, yeah.
Could you please stop smoking? Versus could you please?
Can you
not
say that in
smoking?
Chinese? It's like, there's always going to be a language barrier there, but it's,
Yeah.
I think in general.